Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Someone doesn't believe in Mercury retrograde, but we both had issues.
No, I'm not accepting it in my life. That's the
Okay.
difference. It's like
All right.
walking under ladders. It's like I refuse to believe that bad things happen when you walk under a ladder.
Or a black cat crosses your path.
Don't believe in
Or
that either. No.
throwing salt over your shoulder.
If it was a black cat, I would be dead by now because I've had a black cat all my life and it walks in front of me all the time.
Anyway, we made it on. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the chat. We see everyone that's there. Wow. Sarah Randall, first one to check in. Hi, Sarah.
Aww.
And
Hi,
Rob
Sarah.
Brooks. How you doing, Rob? Martel.
Hi, Rob.
Claudette, one of our moderators. Hi, Claudette. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Claudette.
Oh, we had to reboot too, Sarah. Yeah.
That's what takes the longest with me. My computer takes ages to reboot.
It does. I've never seen a computer take longer to reboot than yours. Mine reboots within 2 minutes, minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Not so much. No, it can take up to 10 minutes. You can believe it, darling. I'm not saying that other people don't believe it and it's a thing, but I don't have to let it into my auric field. It's a bit like not wanting to believe in the, letting it in. I'm not going to let that in.
Okay. All right. Hello to Martel. Thank you for being here with us tonight. And hello to Chrissy with face fuchsia wide eyes. Face fuchsia wide eyes.
Why does it do that? That's so funny.
Mikey and Joe from upstate New York. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hope your fantasy football seasons are going well. I played in 2 leagues. I made it into the semifinals or the quarterfinals, whatever it is. There's only 4 teams left. So both my teams.
That's good,
though. Both my teams miraculously crawled into the semifinals. Yeah, I lost like 4 starting players. On one team, Jonathan Taylor, Keenan Allen, Tank Dell, and one other player that was a starter within the last 2 weeks. And it somehow I won because the guy I was playing had a bunch of Dallas Cowboys on his team, and the Buffalo Bills shut them down. Now I play the same guy in a different league, and he's got those, most of the same Dallas Cowboys, and they're playing against Miami on Sunday. And I think Miami's going to do the same thing that Buffalo did, basically run the ball against Dallas, keep Dallas off the field. And so I might sneak through on this one. I don't know. I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I know that the guy, that same guy that I played in the other league, he was asking the league commissioner, how much does first place pay? Then I beat him, so he doesn't get anything.
He jinxed himself.
He jinxed himself. I would never say that. I don't care how much last place pays. I'm just hope for the best.
So everybody gets something, even if you come last.
At this point, there's only 4 teams left. So even if I lose this week and play someone else for 3rd and 4th next week, I win something, which is handy this time of the year. And anyway, not going to count those chickens either. Speaking of which, though, I marked everything down on IN5D Quantum Tie-Dye for the remaining stock, and it's only $15 a shirt. There's a lot of small and medium for both men's and ladies. So if you know someone that wears those sizes, you're going to get an amazing deal. And it's probably not too late to get them in time for Christmas. I would mail any orders tonight. I mail out tomorrow morning. And in the United States, it should get there by Saturday. So who knows? You might get or you can just tell them if it doesn't arrive on time, hey, you got an extra surprise coming. but yeah, all sizes are available. And, but I have a lot of small and medium sizes. So I'm going to post a link to that.
That's because most people are bigger sizes. And
we
in the
are.
shop, whenever there is a sale and the remaining stock is always small, medium, or very small, they need to order it the other way around, and then they won't have so much stock left. Just my opinion.
No, you're right. I wear a 2XL myself. I'm a big boy.
They're effing about with food. They're effing about with medications. What's in medications? All sorts of things. We all know that, don't we, guys?
Yeah, I got to step away for a second. I'll be right back.
All righty. Is me still doing my makeup? So let's say hi to everybody. So where did we get to? Yeah. So Michael and Joe. Hello. Chrissy says hi to everyone. Black cats are good luck. I believe so. I believe black cats. But you mean, the thing is, you can believe in the bad luck. You can believe in the good luck. To me, I'm all about the positive, thinking of the positives and not so much on the negatives, because I believe, so therefore, I will always believe, the good luck stories and not so much the bad. So that's kind of just me. And it does work. I get lovely energies come back. I get, you walk about and you have a good day because there are people around you who are vibrating on that energy. Or, you walk into a shop and they might have been in a bad mood, but after a little chat with you, they're in a better mood. That then trickles into their home life. It trickles into, it's a ripple effect. So this is why I'm kind of, I don't play into that sort of thing. And I know that's kind of a bit fluffy, but that's just me. I have a black cat. His name is Magic. See, Chrissy? Yeah. Oh, Martel had a black cat too. Yeah. Good evening. Okay. Hello. Evening, morning. I was just watching Mr. T. Wow. The deranged Mr. T hater goobers in comments is overwhelming. They're ramping it up. They're being paid to ramp it up, I feel. I don't actually feel there's enough. There's not a lot of people out there that actually can stand by Biden so much now. I really don't believe that they can say, oh, I love Biden, I love what he does, and I love his ethics and things like that. Can people really do that? Can they really do that like they did before? I think the answer to that is no. So yeah, just so living in Rish, is that Virginia? VI. I'm trying to memorize the codes and things. Was associate minister at Cosmic Center with Sharon. Love listening in. Oh, lovely. So I'll come back to that message, Jimmy, because that will obviously be for Greg, that one. So and Greg Star family. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jeremiah as well. I'm waiting for the Lions to win the Super Bowl, says Martel. Okay. Time for a holy Hail Mary. Okay. Oh, hi, Elsie. So nice to see you too. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. It is makeup, and you can see if I half do it, it just looks. I came on and I was like, oh no. Just when you kind of come onto camera and then you see that things don't look as good as they do when you looked in the mirror. So oops. So hi, Drum Stud. Hello. What a name. I love it. And Barbara. Hey, Barbara. And Debbie. Hi, Debbie. And Linda. Would like to get us a new small beautiful blue one. I will check it out. See if you can PMT to go through. See if I can get a PMT to go through. What's a PMT? What's a PMT? I don't know. You guys probably do in America. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hello there from Cape Town. Wow, what is the time there in Cape Town? Hello, Annie. Love that picture, full of high vibe, like that. Hello, Belle. Infinite auspicious blessings, or auspicious, I should say. Hi, Rob. I just figure the cat's going somewhere. It's true, exactly. Oh, here's our lovely godmother, our lovely Lydia. Oh, thank you. I don't know why we look younger, but perhaps, our spiritual people going the other way through, instead of getting older. May not. I feel it may be a lot of illegals that are scared of him. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. That's where the bad mouthing Trump comes from. There's a couple of messages here that probably you understand more, love.
Okay.
One from Jimmy. I think Jimmy's been following you for a long time.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Cosmic Center of Light. I've been there quite a few times in my stay here in Sarasota. Very nice. Hi, Jimmy.
Is that where Sky worked? Did Sky work there?
Yep.
And your ex as well worked there?
Yeah. Michelle.
Yeah. I'm trying to put it all into, a line, where everything is and who knows who and where.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep. Gotcha. All right, cool.
Yeah, and that's when I had to put something on there because everyone's going, what's going on? Where are they?
I had the coolest dream last night. I'll talk about it on IN5D live with Ali and Gregg, live and uncensored. But not that it needs to be censored, but it's a great dream, and this is global prediction. So I'll say it on a little teaser for IN5D live.
Oh, that's not fair.
What? You'll find out in an hour and a half. Oh, I got picked up and brought to a different planet. It's really exciting.
I can't believe you did that. It's like, I've got some excellent news. Not going to tell you yet, though.
Well, I was going to take my shirt off, but no. I'm not going to.
Do that off. Good love.
No,
I'm all for it. I'm ready.
It's too cold in Florida for me to do that. Shit, I'm underdressed with a long sleeve shirt on right now. I was thinking I should put a sweater on or a thermal shirt. It's cold here. I got my little space heater right next to me.
Wow. I still haven't got any heating.
Hey. Yeah. Well, I don't either. This is my heater. I bring it with me into the bedroom or out here in the living room right now. And that's it. That's all I got. They don't put heaters in trailers.
Well, you wouldn't need it usually in Florida, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
How many times a year would you actually put it on?
Well, a lot of places in Florida have central air, they call it, and it's both heating and air conditioning, and it just circulates into every room. So it's really nice to have. And I've had that in every place I've lived. I've never lived in a trailer before, so I didn't know what to expect. It is what it is. It's a roof over my head right now.
But you may be moving.
Maybe.
Never know.
Yeah.
Things can happen. Things can change very quickly, can't they?
Yeah, they can. It's possible I'd end up going back to upstate New York. Who knows? I don't know.
You would?
Well, Britt's up there. I got friends up there. My friend Joe has
great for Brittany. She'd love it, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would.
Close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. Oh, I did put out a new video on the IN5D YouTube channel. Let me see if I can call that up real quick.
I think that's the one that me and Mum saw earlier. Was it
about
the goggles?
Yeah. So let's see. Here we go. So yeah, I just put this out yesterday. Can you really see into other dimensions with cyanin glasses? And I just put this one out a little over a week ago. The occult and esoteric roots of Christmas and the winter solstice. I have another video that I'm working on right now. It should be out within the next few days, and that's on dreams. And that might have been the video that triggered my UFO dream, because I talk about UFOs in dreams in that video that's coming out soon. Maybe it'll trigger someone else's dreams for videos, or for trigger someone else's dreams for UFOs in them. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the intro to this is pretty cool, because I can play it. Let's just.
What you're looking at are triplets who appear to see something unseen to the naked eye. Whatever it is they saw, they don't seem scared or intimidated by it. The camera in the room that was monitoring the children didn't show anything as well. Is this an actual spirit the children are seeing, or is this the product of an overactive imagination? What types of entities exist outside of our normal visual spectrum, and is it possible that special goggles can help you see these entities?
This was a great movie, They Live.
Get your cyanin glasses, yeah. See other people's auras, look into other dimensions, see entities not visible to the naked eye. I see a ghost. It already sounds fantastical.
But yeah, check it out. It's on the IN5D YouTube channel. I think you guys will dig it.
Oh, that's good. It's a good one. It is. There was an echo there. It was like a double thingy, but you probably knew that.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what it was. I forgot to click the audio thing on the video when I shared. I'm sorry about it. But yeah, trust me, there's no echo on the regular version.
It sounds perfect on the video. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
And give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. Mum watched it on her TV, and so I haven't watched it on my computer yet.
I've gotten really well. I've gotten much better on video editing, and I've learned a lot of things recently about making videos even better than what I've made in the past. So these videos that are coming out are a lot higher in quality regarding video editing than the videos in the past. So I hope you all enjoy them.
You put a lot of work into them, and it takes you a long time, and I know that you love to do it, but
just finding the right video clips supporting everything, and the images, the music, the background music. Sometimes, just for this 1 5-second segment, I'll spend like 20 minutes, half an hour researching for the right image, song, music. There's a lot that goes into it, and I can see other people's work and say, wow, they did an amazing job editing. It's not easy. Very time consuming. Sound effects, like the swoosh and the pop and everything. Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that.
You would eventually.
I wish I did, because I do I'd do so much. I really would. I'd enjoy it. But it seems to be a bit too mind-blowing for me.
Aw.
Where do we get up to with saying hi to everybody? Where do we get to?
You were saying it, so.
I think, oh yeah, Chrissy said, my black cat is my familiar. Okay, yeah. So, and Jane, hi Jane. I love it when everybody says hi to each other. It's like the whole family starts to get to know each other and reach out. Oh, there you go. That message is for you. Jimmy says, Greg, I've been up here 10 years now. Met you at the centre. Russ and I did the first movie by Stephen Greer. That night at the centre, we didn't get UFO, but 2 fairies showed up. We have pictures.
Okay. Right on. Right on. Very cool. Right below us on the sticker. If you want to ask us a question for global predictions, put them in capitals in the chat, and hopefully we'll get to them. Or we can just hang out and chat like this. It doesn't matter. Either way, we're good with it. This is like the easy way out of not doing the cards, but it's always interesting to see what the cards say. It's always interesting.
I like both. I agree. Hi, Bondi. Yeah, Bondi, isn't it? Hi, guys. Bodie. Always a pleasure to see you guys. Best regards from Northern California. Bodie. Sorry, Bodie.
Yeah.
Joyce. Oh, thank you. And there's me butchering your name. So sorry. 21 degrees. Is that cold? 21 degrees?
Yeah.
It is very cold, yeah?
Yeah.
See, I love ours because naught is freezing. Naught minus is minus. And it's easier, I think.
The thing is, I ask you, do you use Fahrenheit? And you go, yeah. But you have no idea what Fahrenheit is.
I don't know what it's called. I
you
just know
Celsius.
that zero is freezing. 70 is hot here.
Vera taught us how to convert relatively easy Celsius to Fahrenheit. And I don't know why the United States still uses Fahrenheit and imperial, like inches and feet and all that. When the rest of the world is all metric, we're like, fuck metric. Fuck all y'all.
I like centimeters, inches, but I can do, the millimeters thing. Everyone here does a millimeters, and I don't like that.
I don't know. I know it's very small.
That's 10 millimeters in a centimeter.
I have no idea. See, I learned something today. Yeah. So it's negative 19 here. Holy shit. That's got to be. Is that Fahrenheit? It's got to be. Wow. Yeah, they do. I don't have a choice. Ali doesn't have a choice right now either for a space heater.
I've got nothing on at the moment. I came in and literally just had to chuck all the presents down, get the computer back set up quickly, get myself ready. So I didn't even have a chance to put it on. But it's not that cold. It's not too bad.
What is the temperature right now there?
42 Fahrenheit.
Are you sure?
Well, it says 42F on my computer. So I presume.
I would think so too, because 42 Celsius would be like 120 or something like that. 107.
Much cheaper to live in upstate New York.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah.
But you said that the weather kills you. It's the same weather as here.
It does. You know, but I'm kind of getting forced out of Florida because the cost of living is just so freaking much. I mean, I can't afford to live in the trailer here. So what are you going to do? What can I do? I mean, next thing is, you know, living out of my car and putting everything in storage. It's one or the other. Hi, Dira.
Or come here. Come here to the UK.
There's one major problem. It's my health care. You know, I have
not if we're married, it's not
top shelf health care here, but you don't even have top shelf health care.
No, we don't. No, we don't. And it's getting worse, I've got to say. It is getting worse. Hi, Vera. Yeah, it's getting worse here. I don't know if there is a spammer, this Benjamin person.
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'll
probably
check
not
it out.
even Benjamin person's account. Yeah, it's probably not even him.
I'll get to that in a second. Thank you for checking that out.
Oh, Christy.
Oh, this guy. We're not even going to give him the... Yeah, that looks very spammy, and it's on Facebook. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's a black magic spell he's talking about as well. Oh, we won't have none of that. Ever hear about the story of Santa Claus by Charlie Frink? I wouldn't want to hear it this side of Christmas. Put it that way. I want my Christmas to be kind of like your Thanksgiving. That's kind of how I would want it to be. So I don't think I'd want to know the story, because just in case it's not nice, which it probably isn't. So I'll watch that afterwards, Jimmy. Yeah, the triplets in that video, they definitely looked like they saw something. They was communicating with it, kind of like having a bit of play time with it. So they weren't frightened at all. Yeah. Oh. So, Melissa, we saw that little video of you with your donkey, and you put some gloves on, you know, these red gloves on your donkey's ears. And that was very funny. Your donkey was a good sport, but very funny. It's nice to see your creative process with your new videos. Oh, thank you. I changed my nail varnish very quickly. It now goes. It was like orange. It's not good.
Yeah.
Saw that show earlier. Very interesting. Oh. Okay, well,
yeah, that one person on Facebook won't be
this. Good.
I guess we have some delay going on.
Good. That's all starting. Do we? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you answered like 4 seconds later.
It's all starting. Okay, I will shush so you speak.
Oh, shush. It doesn't matter. I don't remember what I was going to say.
We can't both shush. You said that guy won't be bothering us anymore, you said.
Yep. Oh, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone. Yes.
Gone.
It is very expensive. Just living in a mobile home is around $1,500 a month, and even that I can't afford. So. healthcare around the world.
I didn't say anything because, again, I didn't say anything because every time I do, I'm butting in, and I'm not meaning to.
I know that. I'm in the same boat. I'm butting in when you're trying to say something. It's okay. I'll get over it. I don't love you any less.
Why not?
I just can't. I don't know. Get a roommate or go to the UK. From what I understand, just about everywhere is becoming unaffordable. You can find cheaper outside of Sarasota if you're still willing to go inland. Nowhere close to Sarasota because I've looked on like Craigslist, and how much inland am I going to go? Like the center of Florida, Lakeland? I don't know.
What about is something not happened since the last time that we spoke? Because there was something in the works that was going to happen involving another person.
Another person, I'm not sure what that might be, but there was we played a video last week on Rumble about how the prices are going to be going down in rent and home prices because of some monopoly that was exposed by Congress, that they're making it illegal for these companies like BlackRock to buy all these houses and then jack the prices up. So it's artificially inflating the market. So that's not going to be allowed anymore. So that should drop the prices back down, but it's going to take a little while.
Yeah. I think it's just hard for everybody. It's hard for me here in the UK as well. It just is hard everywhere, especially Christmas time. Christmas time is, it's great, but at the end of the day, you've still got all your, you've got your family is expecting. Does that make sense? Even though they're not expecting, there is, you can't just turn up at a Christmas meal with nothing. So everyone's got to find more money to buy presents when you haven't got the money to buy presents. So it is hard for everybody. And there's a lot of people who are single also who have got expecting Christmas and sitting alone as well, who would love the thought of having to find money for loved ones for Christmas. So, sometimes it can be a hard time of year. Yeah.
What if hypothetically, and I'll put it out there to everyone listening, let's say hypothetically, you're going to friends or families, their house for a dinner, but it's a kind of a potluck. Your friend or your family, whichever one you're going to, they're already going to make, we'll say, a turkey and a ham, but it's up to everyone else to bring side dishes. What side dish would you personally cook and bring there?
Roast potatoes.
Yeah. Well, how do you know your mom wouldn't do the same thing?
Oh, so everybody would have to not tell each other what they brought. Well, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess you'd have to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
But you can do roast potatoes, huh?
Yeah, I'd do roast potatoes.
What spices would you put on them?
Our family just like roast potatoes that are really crispy on the outside and really fluffy on the inside.
Yeah. Your mom is amazing. Hi, Patricia. She's amazing at making them. They're perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what I would make.
Don't tell anybody.
See, I would probably make scalloped potatoes from scratch. Yeah, I've made them for you.
What are scalloped potatoes?
They're thinly sliced potatoes in this like cheesy sauce, or just not cheesy sauce, but like milk and butter.
Dauphinoise.
I've made them for you several times.
Dauphinoise potato. Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very tasty.
They are.
Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. What extra trimmings do you guys have on your Christmas dinners? What do you guys have?
Okay, so I'm getting some answers here on that. Frankie says a pasta dish. Susie says mashed potatoes from scratch. Got lots of potatoes at this dinner, apparently. We got some more mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. But usually people tell you that what they want you to bring. Yeah, it's true.
That's
we
interesting.
all chip in. We chip in with it all. Mm-hmm. What's a pretzel salad? I don't know what a pretzel salad is. Broccoli and cauliflower. Love broccoli and cauliflower. Mm-hmm.
I would make favorite appetizers that made Greg gag. Water chestnuts soaked in soy sauce, rolled in brown sugar, wrapped in bacon until crispy. I would try it. I'd try one. A little bite of one.
Yeah.
I would. Oh,
yeah.
Claudette's going to be the star of the show with dessert. She'll bring like a cheesecake or something. And
bring dessert. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard them called escalloped. Unless you're goofing with me.
No, nor me.
See, I mean, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. You know, bring a store-bought pie.
I love lemon pies.
Sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top.
Yeah. Ooh, that doesn't sound nice.
No, it's actually not bad.
That sounds really horrible.
Mac and cheese.
Have you had it before? Perhaps it's an American thing.
Must be an American thing.
Mac and cheese. No, I was talking about the one in the previous one.
I know, the marshmallow one. Yeah. Jello with strawberries, Cool Whip on top. Pretzels are the base. That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, never. Aren't pretzels salty?
Yeah, that sounds really good, Melissa. Killer German apple cake.
Apple cake. Never.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Never tried a German apple cake before.
We might go through this whole show without answering one question.
Maybe this is what people want.
That's
Maybe
okay.
they don't want to know.
That's all right.
Yeah.
If you do have a question, put it in capital letters in the chat. And if you just want to hang out, if you just want to hang out and chat with us, that's fine too. Go ahead.
Yeah. Biden's motorcade. There was somebody who drove into the car. He wasn't in it, but somebody drove into his car.
Okay.
I'd like to find out what was going on there.
So what's your question?
What was going on there? That's
a very vague question. I don't know how to answer that with tarot.
It's okay. I'll have a look. It's not just a yes or no thing. It's like how was it somebody trying to get to Biden? Was it somebody trying to overturn, or kill him? Was it a planned attack? That sort of thing. Yeah. Hey, Momo. Darling, I'm not doing it right now, love. Greg, I'm not doing it right now. I've been mowed.
Oh, I thought. All right. Well, I drew some cards. I drew some cards anyway, and I'll just go over them real quick.
Sorry.
This is what I have. First card out was Death. Interesting. So maybe Who knows? Maybe there was some intentional malice behind that. I'm not sure. Got the Ten of Swords, painful endings, right? And then the Chariot after that with two different ways you can go. Which way are you going to go? Which way is the path leading? But to me, just overall, there's a lot of panic going on about Trump. They've bent over backwards to make sure that Trump can't run. They've created all these different lies and brought him to court over numerous things, and nothing's came to fruition. This is yet another. They're going to probably say it was some MAGA, guy with bleach or something, and that he was yelling, "This is MAGA country." Who knows? We've seen that story played out in the past, and it turned out to be bullshit. But yet, all the celebrities and movie stars and musicians and all them fuckers, they all got behind Jussie Smollett. Remember that? And it turned out he was guilty as fuck for making that shit up. So it wouldn't surprise me if they go that route again, that this was like some MAGA person that was just crazed out, when in reality it was probably just a MK Ultra person or a shill that got paid to make sure that nothing official would get hurt or happen to anyone, but yet to make a scene out of it, to blame the MAGA group. That's what I think. And hopefully Ali's coming back. There she is. Sorry.
I honestly, Mo was coming at me wanting treats. I didn't know you were going to leave me kind of like, woo!
Yeah. Chaos. That's the best I could do with that question. I don't know. Let's see what you got.
It was good. So, so yeah, I was reading your cards as you was holding them up as well. So the death card was an attempted assassination for sure on Biden. I feel this person saw red all of a sudden. There was no preempting it. It was just, saw the motorcade and definitely went for it. So I feel that it was sheer anger about the state of the country, and this person not being able to see that Biden was going to come into it's like justice, wanting justice and feeling as if you're never going to get it, and then feeling as if I feel that his life had crumbled around him, or her. I don't know if it was him or her, because when I'm picking up on their energy, life had crumbled around them. There was no hope, and it just came, and it's like seeing him there and not knowing what's going on in the background, that there is a clearing of the swamp and everything. I think he just drove into the motorcade just like that. So that's what I think. That's what they're telling me. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got. So yeah, Secret Service rushes to Biden to safety after car plows into SUV in his motorcade. That was the Independent news article.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah. How can they do that? They took Trump off the ballot in Colorado today. Are you sure about that? I'm going to look that up.
They're not able to. I know they're trying to in many, many places, but they actually can't, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's
court cases and everything regarding that.
According to NBC News, Colorado's Supreme Court kicks Trump off the state's 2024 primary ballot for violating the U.S. Constitution. And that's got to be a crock of shit. And, The majority of the courts hold that President Trump is disqualified from holding the office of president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, the Colorado ruling said. Because he is disqualified, it would be a wrongful act under the election code for the Colorado Secretary of the state to list him as a candidate on the presidential primary ballot. Oh, now what's Section 3 of the 14th Amendment? And it's some bullshit that probably has something to do with these court cases that he's never been found guilty of.
Nope.
No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state who has previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States. That didn't really tell us much. That was just the abbreviated version. I can't really find anything else. I don't know. It sounds like a crock of shit to me, though. Yeah. Not buying that. Yeah, I mean, it's happening and they're using it as an excuse, but because he was never actually convicted of anything, they're going to have to put him back on. But what they're doing is setting the example, just like what New York tried to do and Georgia tried to do by taking Trump to court, and ultimately nothing came out of it. But they're trying to set the example of having other states take him off the ballot temporarily, but he'll end up getting put back on all the ballots as well. That's what I think, or at least feel right now. It's crazy, though. You know, that's how much they fear Donald Trump. And then you have all of these celebrities saying they're going to leave the United States if he's elected president. They said the same thing the last time and they never left.
But you know why they want to leave is because he knows what they've been up to. The truth's going to come out. So, yeah, they're going to flee to the United States, all right? But it isn't because of, you know, just Donald Trump getting in. It's because they might be arrested.
That's exactly what it is. And, you know, a lot of them have connections to pedophilia and child molestation, child trafficking. Yeah, and this is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. But yeah, that's what it is. They're probably going to go to countries that will not expedite them back to the United States for trial. So that's how close all this shit is to coming down, and they're panicking that badly where they're going to start faking stuff, and you know, those flags of falseness will probably come out. You can read between that line. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed.
It just is. I think we're needing some big sign right now. I think everyone's feeling a bit flat in the truther side of things. Everyone's feeling quite this low energy. I'm feeling. And we just need to know, you know, just a message out there. Just something, you know, just one arrest would be nice.
From what I heard, Ghislaine Maxwell's ready to spill the beans on two prominent politicians who were involved in Epstein Island. That's what I hear.
I thought you'd already done that.
Who were they?
No. I thought she was already talking about them all.
I haven't heard it. Who are they?
I thought just in general, she's just trying to keep herself off death row.
Well, maybe she has. I don't know.
Bigger sentencing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Everyone's talking about food still. I'm seeing in the chat. Frankie, I have a question. What is my purpose in this lifetime? Oh, we're not doing personal ones, but for anyone who is wondering that, the easiest way to find out what your purpose is in life is go back to what you liked to do as a child. So if you played kind of like dollies, it's probably, you know, being a mom, being a dad, or working around children. If you kind of liked working with animals, you know, and animals, you know, that chances are you might work in a sanctuary or you might work with animals. You know, sometimes if it's medical, you might, you know, you'd like to heal things or look after them or patch things up, or, you know, there's a lot can be told because you are very close to source. You know, when you come back into this earth plane as a child, you're very raw, and a lot of truth can come out of that. So sometimes go back into that to start with.
What was it about your childhood that led you to where you are today?
Teaching. I always had lots of exercise books, and I would, if I didn't have any, I would make them out of paper with staples. And I also always liked stationery, and I used to have all my dollies, and they were my class, and I would be teaching them. And then when my friend came round for a sleepover,
what would you teach them?
And
what would you teach them?
Maths and English. And
okay. So like a real teacher, a school teacher.
Yeah. What about
Continue.
you?
No, I interrupted you.
No, that was it really. And animals, working with animals. So either one of those would be teaching, working with animals.
Aw. I could see you doing that.
I love homesteading, all homesteading stuff. I love all that.
When I was young, I saw in the back of it might have been a Boy's Life magazine that I had a subscription to, but there was an ad in the back of one of those kind of magazines where they offered a book on like astral projection and all this other really cool metaphysical stuff, and it really intrigued me, and I ordered the book. It was like $3 or $4, but you know, I was only maybe 10, so I didn't have a checkbook. I didn't want to ask my parents to write a check for this metaphysical book because I knew they wouldn't understand it. So I just put $3 into the envelope and put my return address on the upper left-hand corner, mailed the envelope out, and it was in the summertime. So I would go to the mailbox every day before my parents had a chance to see that book. And eventually I got that book. Somehow through good faith, they took the $3 cash or $4 and sent me the book, which I hid in my closet. But I knew at a young age that I was interested in what's beyond this reality, you know, and the topics that we talk about here and on IN5D.com. So I knew at a young age I was kind of like destined to do this kind of thing. Yeah.
So instead of a Playboy magazine, you had a metaphysical magazine.
My dad had the Playboys.
So you can always just nick his.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It is.
That is very funny. Oh. Yeah. So does anybody else have any more questions they would like to
I
to
know.
ask. Yeah, Barbara thinks it doesn't sound legal. Okay, what they've done in Colorado. Yeah, I know. Our friend Sandy's in Colorado. She, you know, that she wouldn't vote for any of them if it wasn't for, you know, if he wasn't on the ballot sheets. You know, because who else would you vote for?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Jimmy said that Supreme Court will fix that bullshit. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara said,
well, it didn't matter in the last.
How...
Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I was just saying, because it goes back to, you know, what you're talking about with Sandy. It doesn't matter because Trump clearly won the last election, and this is for entertainment purposes only, and he still wasn't elected president. So does it really even matter? Yeah, who you vote for anymore?
I think you still need to get out and vote for sure. So we are not living in biblical times, sorry, political times, but biblical times. I believe that there was somebody like Nostradamus who had put things into that Bible that was predicting how things were going today. So yeah.
Like, well, Nostradamus's lost book, the last page is blank, which means we create our own reality.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question from Jimmy. Are we living in a simulation? Okay. Let's check it out. What's your gut? Okay. I was just going to say, ask what's your gut feeling on that? Mine is, yeah. If I had to guess, are we living in a simulation? Yeah. Because nothing is real. It's just protons, neutrons, and electrons vibrating at this particular vibratory level. But let's see what the cards have to say. And the first card out is the Chariot, where you got two different paths. All right, on one path, it looks real. On the other path, none of it's real. And it can be both at the same time. Just like with what's going on right now. What you're watching are these little pixelations on your computer or your cell phone. It looks like, you know, I'm this person that goes by the name of Gregg Prescott, but it's all just pixelations, and somehow it made it to you, and we're all here together tonight. But is it real? I don't know. We got the Tower, which shows us that maybe this will, the veil will collapse. Maybe we'll be able to see through these dimensions. And, you know, some of the people who are claiming to be, you know, doing the things in our best interests are turning out to be malevolent extraterrestrials. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We also have fast change on the way. So, you know, that could also be a flag of falseness. But put them all together, and it looks like, yeah, I think the illusion is going to come to an end. I'm not sure when. I never can put a date on any predictions. Although, you know, I was thinking about, Ali and I we do predictions on New Year's Eve for the upcoming year and beyond. And one I'm not going to mention on that show, but I'll tell you now. And I don't feel good about this. And it's about a person. Out of the blue, it's Ozzy Osbourne. And I just got that feeling he's not going to be with us much longer. I hate to say that, but that's what I you know, it came to me very strong. And anyway, let's leave it at that. Are we living in a simulation? Yes and no. I got both. Yeah.
Interesting question. I like it. Thank you, Jimmy. So there's lots of different meanings, okay, regarding that. So Dolores Cannon says that to do with timelines, what happens is if you've got to decide, you know, for instance, okay, to stay with your partner or to leave your partner, both timelines start up, and then you decide maybe to stay with your partner. Leaving with your partner timeline carries on if you still think about it. So if now and again you think, oh, I wonder if I should have left my partner, that means in another dimension that is carrying on. Okay, in another dimension that's carrying on. And so that's from Dolores Cannon. There are glitches that are happening. If you type into YouTube search and you put in glitches in time, you will see that there are lots and lots of glitches in time. And the reason that I feel that this is happening is directly because the matrix, because we are creating our future, and some of us don't know what the future, we can't visualize what a future will be like without all the shit show of, you know, the evil ones. Okay, sometimes we can't do that. So you know, we're a collective. So we might have it sorted out, you know, but there's a lot of people out there who are very disillusioned, and so that energy goes out there, and that's why I feel it causes a glitch in time. It causes that kind of like, the world to kind of stop spinning in certain ways. Okay, difficult to explain really, but this is a channeled message rather than reading cards. But what I'm feeling is, are we living in a simulation? Kinda. We kind of are. Say if in your world, for instance, you don't like a lot of drama, you don't like being around a lot of people who create drama, you kind of are living in a fairly happy kind of way, because you are drawing to you people who don't like drama. They're not really that dramatic in their nature. You then meet somebody and you think, oh, they're lovely, but their family likes drama. Okay, they draw to it. So if somebody's kind of like and you might get swept along into that. So your normal kind of life of being quite balanced and laid back, you might then be drawn into chaos. You've got a choice then whether to step closer into the chaos or whether to say, they're your family, love, they're not mine. I have to stay here. I can't do it. And then your partner, your new partner, would have to also decide, they could still see their family, but their family can't intervene into your existence. It is part of your future. What do you want in your future? What are you drawn to? I'm trying to help a lady. I think I explained it before on last week's show. I tried to explain it, and I'm trying to help this lady. And if she's kind of had a drink, she's ranting at me. She's really, really ranting at me. She's kind of calling me all the names under the sun. Am I supposed to sit there and take that? I'll do it for a little while, but then it's like, okay, I'm done now. I'm done now. That isn't in my reality. It's not in my bubble. But next time you're sober, reach out to me and I will be there to help you. But while you're in that crazy, it's not part of my reality. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. But each moment in time, we are all faced with these dilemmas of what we have in our life on a permanent basis. One-offs are one-offs. But if you've got kind of negative vibes around you all the time, you are creating that future of negativity in that future. And this sounds very, the time has come for people to start saying, what do I deserve? What is my self-worth? And everybody has a choice in life. You know, when your kids get older, you know, you have a choice whether, or because they're adults, whether or not their life affects your life and how much. You can either get involved fully and immerse yourself in their dramas, or you can reach out, help, then come back to your tranquility. And it really is that simple. I know that sounds, but does that make me a bad person? I don't know. But, you know, getting into people's heads after 30 years of reading people's cards, that's the reality of what I've come out of it all. So is it a simulation? Yes, it is, but you're in control of that simulation to a certain degree. Unless karma, now that's a different story altogether. Get me onto the subject of karma and I'll tell you something else. But we're not on karma, we're on simulation. So that's it, my love. Sorry, on my soapbox.
Wow, that was a long roundabout way of saying what you had to say. I was wondering, I'm like, where are you going with this? Are we living in a simulation? And you're like way off over here, but you brought it back around. You wrapped it up, put a little shiny, sparkly bow on it.
But that is the answer to it. It's not as simple as yes or no.
I agree. It's both anyway, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
I want to know what everyone else thinks about that before we move on. Can we?
Yeah. Melissa said, Ellie.
Oh, is this
Go ahead.
I didn't touch it. I never touched it. I was sweetie in my hand.
I did. I thought you were saying something. I was going into something else.
No. There's that delay thing going on.
Ellie, you are doing all of what you imagined and more. Gregg, you need to make a video of Ali and you as kids. I would love that. I went through Allie's photo albums when I was there, and I loved every millisecond of doing that. And she was right there and helping to explain what the pictures were. And I just totally dug that. And it's funny because earlier today, I came across, you know, this picture of me when I was little, and I don't know, circa 1970. So I had just turned 10 years old, and 1970, making the peace sign. You know, that's little Gregg right there. And if Ali was right there, she'd be right behind me, doing the same thing, or putting her hands over my eyes and then flashing the peace sign as well. Yeah.
I don't think I knew what the peace sign was back then when I was little.
But you weren't alive in 1970. But had we been, had we been the same age or similar, I could see you putting your hand over my eyes and you putting the peace sign up on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh. So Jimmy says, we are here. We here are in a video game and surrounded by non-player characters created in the game. How many of these people are around you now?
NPCs.
And that's my point, Jimmy. That's my point. So you can have the non-player people create havoc in your life, or you can say, no, I choose my people, my soul group. And you'll know who your soul group is, even if they are dramatic, even if they do come with drama. That's not to say you don't help people who are in that drama, but you help them and then you kind of step back. What do you guys think on those statements? What do you think? Oh, look, Debbie says, cute picture. 70s all about peace, love, hippies. I was born in 71. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Melissa. No one is. It's true. Creating them is our gift to ourselves. I'm simply choosing peace, not into arguments or debates. Me too. Yeah. It's true. Oh, thank you, Linda. No, absolutely not. That does not make you a bad person. It's called self-care and self-love. Oh, thank you. Because I never know. Do you know what I mean? I just do my thing.
Real quick, I want to send a shout out to anyone who's joining us on Instagram, whether it's watching us live right now or on the recorded version. I did put us up on Instagram this evening. So the official _
Yay, hi, Instagram.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if we're able to see.
Nice.
Because I had to enter in the stream key similar to Rumble. I don't think we're going to see the aggregation of comments anyway, but you know, if you're watching us, thank you for joining us as well on Instagram. So that's great.
You.
We have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble that we can live stream to.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
So is it as hard to stream on Instagram as it is to Rumble? Is it as difficult?
No, it's a little easier. All you got to do is get the stream key, and that's easy. Just hit create live video, and it gives you the stream key, and you copy that into StreamYard. That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Got it?
No.
It's really not
nope,
that hard.
Don't have it. Martel. Oh, sorry. Ali, you are right. I also believe we need to let go of the past completely, embrace the present completely. Yeah. As long as we've kind of learned the lessons from the past, we don't have to keep living in it and swimming about in what we don't have and poor me and all of that. It doesn't work because it doesn't create a good future for yourself. If you're always concentrating on what you don't have, you will just bring more of what you don't have because that's what the universe will bring you. But if you are grateful for what you have and you make your heart sing for the little things in life, the universe just keeps bringing you more joy, more things to be joyful for. It just does.
That's why I find astrology so fascinating. And a lot of people ridicule astrology, but astrology is about the cycles of time and how they repeat themselves. And if you don't learn from history, you know, the saying is you're doomed to repeat it. So what have we learned? What are we not going to do again? And how can we move forward? That's astrology for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is true. So what reality? So we're coming into the new year, guys. Okay. So when we're coming into, you got a fresh chance to rebrand yourself, to be the best version of yourself. What are you going to be? 2024 reaches you, January. Start your affirmations now. Start that kind of conversation of, I will be a doer. I'm going to complete the jobs I start. I'm going to achieve this. So it's like, yeah, I think that it's on your side right now. And it is, manifesting is happening quickly. It's really happening quickly. And so, sometimes it's like karma can smack you straight in the face if you have one of those kind of You know, when we have one of those kind of, you say something flippantly, which is really kind of low level 3D, and we say something, and then within the hour, something smacks you in the face saying, all right, I shouldn't have judged. I get it. How many times has that happened to you, Greg?
Instant karma is happening quicker and quicker right now.
Yeah. And what about you guys in the chat? Has it happened to you recently? Because I know it's happened to me recently. It's like, oh my goodness, right?
What happened? What happened?
I can't remember. I think I said, oh, people shouldn't go judging this and judging that. And then something happened where I judged, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I shouldn't judge.
So it's 9:33.
Oh, that's gone quick.
Yeah.
2
questions. That was it. That's okay. I had a good time chatting with everyone, of course, with my lovely wife and all of you that have been chatting amongst the chat. Anything you want to wrap up on, baby?
There's a few questions just come in. I don't know
if you've seen
them there. They do right at the last minute.
I know.
But what we can do is write those down, and we can look at them when we go on to Rumble in about half an hour.
Yep.
So, yeah. There are still gift vouchers on offer. Okay, so if you want to buy a loved one a gift voucher for them, then please just message me on the website and say I would like a gift voucher. They are for a 90-minute one or a 2-hour one. So yeah, so you can just go over to there and just give them. You can also have an hour as well. So Patreons, there is a $65 limit to an hour reading for any of my Patreon family. Okay, so.
And as I just posted in the chat, all in stock IN5D quantum tie-dye shirts, $15 for the remaining ones that I have. Just go to the link and get yours. If you get it tonight, it'll be there hopefully before Christmas. Can't promise, but should be there by Saturday, so it goes out tomorrow morning. Anyway, that'll do it for me.
Wow.
As well. Stay tuned to the IN5D YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because I got new videos coming out as well. So I guess we'll see you all in about
Thank you all.
24 minutes. Sending you all love and light.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.